Hello, hello. It's Adrian, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside, and other things. I thought I would just come and show my face. I haven't showed my face in a while, and I thought I would come and do that. Say hello to everyone. Hello. You know, I'm supposed to be going live every day, and I was challenged to do that, but I don't do it. And I question, like, why don't I do that? I mean, everyone says to do it, but I don't do it. I mean, my friend, my daughter's friend said that he feels like anything more than once a week is overdoing it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should just limit it to like once a week or something, you know what I mean? But it's Monday, and I wanted to come and say something Monday. Plus, I wanted to share, a moment. I had a moment today. My was sick, and she was on her way to go to the doctor's, and I think she went at 2:40. I haven't heard from her yet. But I thought she was really short on breath. And I don't, as a mom, I didn't know what to do. So I offered to give her healing. And it was an amazing experience because, like, all of these alignments came to the forefront, like all of these things that I'm not sure I would have said. So I'm really grateful that I had an opportunity to do that with her. And it's just one of those things I'm not going to forget because I feel like I had a moment with my kid. So that was important to me. As far as today, I mean, I don't know if I'll look at where the planets are. I was just coming to chat and say hello. The funny thing is when I come to say chat and say hello, it's like everyone disappears. So I don't know if that means I shouldn't come and say hello or what that means. I don't. It may have more to do with the fact that we live in such a different world now. It's differently paced. There's more people online, more people to listen to, and I think sometimes people are looking for who knows what. Also, I can't help but notice right now there's a major square, a couple of major ugly squares going on that are directly affecting me. And so maybe when I'm coming off, you're sensing the squares and oppositions that I'm personally feeling. And so whatever that is, maybe you're picking up on it. And I don't know. At this point, I can't. I look, we're talking squares and oppositions here, people. Okay. So I don't know what it is y'all think you are picking up from me, but you get what you get. That's what you get. I have just got to keep it real. Okay, look, the sun is at 13 degrees of Taurus, and Saturn is at 13 degrees of Aquarius. That's an ugly direct square. Ugly. It's fixed. Okay, there is nothing worse than the fixed squares. The fixed squares, especially when we're in the area of Taurus, is the ultimate in stubbornness. We're talking stubborn here, people. Okay, and I know I've been stubborn, but I today I missed I think several appointments, not because I wanted to, but when I was doing that healing moment with my daughter, it must have stretched over an hour or so, and it just in the moment it felt to be the right thing to do with her, and it was an emotional moment because I mean nobody wants to see their child sick, and no matter how old she gets, there's pain in my heart from seeing my child that's not feeling well. And so I was going through that. And the sun at 13 degrees is within 4 degrees of my natal moon in Taurus, and so I'm really worried as a mother, because the moon does indicate, and mine is in the fourth house. It's the mother, so it's affecting. I'm almost teary, and I was crying, and I hope that she comes back with good news, so I don't have to cry again, because no one really wants anything to go wrong with their children. That's what we don't want. And with the planets. So anyway, because the moon is at 15 degrees of Aquarius, and that's in my first house, the moon, the mother, squaring my natal moon, the mother, in the fourth house. And so I am concerned about what's going on with my baby. And Uranus is square my own Saturn, which is at 10 degrees of Aquarius. Uranus is at 10 degrees of Taurus. And I am concerned with that as well. So I wanted to kind of mention the squares in case people forgot, hey, there's some squares afoot. Now, we do have another ugly square. It is Mercury at 29 degrees of Taurus, and Jupiter at 28 degrees of Jupiter, of Aquarius. So that Taurus and Aquarius square again, but in a whole different area. This is Mercury, the thinking, and then Jupiter, our luck, or our expansion, our abundance, just that glee and joy that we often feel inside. A lot of people might not be feeling that joy and glee today. Like, it might be hard to find that joy and glee today. And I can tell you, here in Seattle, it's actually raining. So it's a rainy kind of Seattle day, on top of the squares that are happening. And Jupiter is technically square Venus as well. It's a 5-degree orb. I'm going to give it because it's Jupiter and Venus, and Venus in Taurus. It's exalted. It's at home. So I really, that's a big thing. Well, Venus is sextile Neptune, and that's good. I have a feeling my makeup is flawless. That's what happens when Venus is there. But, I'm noticing that Mercury is opposed my Venus. So whatever I'm saying, or however I'm saying it, I'm not sure how you guys are taking it, because Mercury is opposed my Venus and Jupiter is square my Venus. So you guys, when I come and talk or whatever, who knows what you're thinking. And, all right. Pluto's at 26 degrees of Capricorn, and it's retrograde. So that could be part of what I'm personally feeling, because I'm just feeling all kind of yucky yuck out there. I can sense the yucky yuck, which is probably why I don't like to come every day and post. Like, why do it? Why? I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. I am so real today. They say not to do that. I should post to put on the false face. It's almost frightening, like, Wednesday out of Adam's Family. It's not good to put on a false face when it's not real, and I don't want to do that. I have mentioned that I have Saturn in Aquarius, and Saturn is really close still to my own natal Saturn, but Uranus is squaring it exactly, and I don't know what that means. I'm going to do this. I've been in this course all week with Biddy Tarot, just so I can improve my tarot skills. I really want to do that because I know I'm an astrologer first and a tarot reader second, but I notice people like it, and so I like pulling the cards because it gives me insight. I've had some amazing experiences over the last few days when it comes to pulling the cards, but I'm only going to pull a few cards because I feel like I don't know. Believe me, you guys, it's the Taurus sun and the moon in my first house. I'm like, I'm not giving y'all nothing. And I know that sounds horrible, right? I'm supposed to be the person that's giving from my heart, helping from my heart. I think when I come and do this, I am giving from my heart, but there are some moments when I feel like they don't deserve nothing. Are they supporting me? Have you bought anything from me? Have you signed up to my list? How much energy have you given to me? Sun and Taurus, what's mine? So I'm letting y'all know I'm going to restructure my entire business. And the days of me giving out freebies to y'all is going to be going away. So you better enjoy what you got right now because believe me, these moments like this, you getting my time, no. Even if it's that I go on to something altogether different, you never know with me. The sun is square the moon in Aquarius. I told you Aquarius is in my first house. I could go any direction right now. Anything is possible. And I think that's possibly what it is I'm feeling. Anything is possible. There's a square. It's not even exact. I think we've passed exact. But that square to Saturn and the sun is exact. Oh. Exact. Oh, my. It is. Oh, my. It's like something you want to sing because it's so over the top. Like, really? So, okay. So I've been picking up on my messages, and we're in Taurus season still. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few cards for Taurus and just see what it tells me. Not a lot of cards. Maybe 3. Let's do 3. Okay, let's see what 3 cards I get for Taurus. Because I'm nosy, 1, and I have a Taurus moon, which I've mentioned. And I just feel like these popped out, so I guess those are the messages. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess it told me, like, okay, all right. I think you've got possibilities. You had 2 9s in this. 3 cards, you got 2 9s. But the first 9 is the 9 of coins. And the 9 of coins is, well, this is success. I mean, it could be, right? This could be success coming your way. It's money for sure. The 9 of coins, I believe. Let's see. It's good. I mean, it's wealth, it's social status, right? So, that's a good thing. I've often heard, is this the one that sometimes they say he sometimes is a little vain or conceited, and that can sometimes create some jealousy. So that might be something you need to worry about. You got 9 coins here, and see, it's so weird because this is just abundance. And I think you've got abundance coming, Taurus. It is Taurus season. And you deserve good things. I mean, it's success and accomplishment. It's confidence and achievement and security from it and money from it. So that, I mean, that's great, right? And uh, relationship or love or money, it's all there. And next there's the Queen of Staffs. And, you know, Taurus, if you're a female, this could be that you're popular. I mean, some Taurus women might be popular right now. Queen of Staffs is really well liked. She's got a good personality. She's known for that, like having that great personality, and um, and just being a leader type of queen. So some of you may have the success and this money and stuff as you rule or as you lead as a queen. You might be dealing with a fire sign. It is possible that like a Leo, Aries, uh, Sag might be involved here, but I really think it's you. Or if you're a male, maybe dealing with a queen of staffs, a woman who's a fire sign. Could be. But it's courageousness and it's being, like I said, she's popular. She's got a good attitude, upbeat, determined, creative. She starts things. She's focused and fiery, optimistic, you know, outgoing, lots of energy. So, I mean, the first two cards indicate, you know, basically success and just getting what you want in a way. But the last card is the Nine of Swords. And that is like extreme worry, like just being in your head. And when I look at the Nine of Swords, it's almost like he's dejected, like he's really dejected. So some Tauruses might be feeling that way, but look, you've got so much potential. You really do. It's your potential is there. So hold on to that, and you know it's all about how you think in your mind. If you think you're getting something bad you'll get. On the bottom of the deck was Judgment. And that could, you know, that's the end of something. It's gonna final decision. It's gonna be made, and that's gonna be it. I think today I've decided, as of today, I've got my lives. I'm changing my format. I think I've mentioned that I'm changing my format into interviews with spiritual leaders. And I was wondering, like, if I'm going to keep doing the card readings. I'm not sure. If you guys want me to keep doing them, let me know. Otherwise, I probably am going to stop doing them. So let's see here. Oh, we're doing Gemini. We're going to see for Gemini. Gemini. One more card for Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. You know, I can't help. I pulled out this card and then I pulled out this card. So it means you actually got, there was a hidden card. This is more than I expected, but I'm going to do it, Gemini. The first card was the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So you might be getting an offer coming in or expecting one, or you get one, an offer for love, or um, just communicating about an offer, an opportunity, maybe a new job. There's the World. This could be an opportunity for travel, like opportunity for movement, an opportunity for growth, opportunity for more knowledge. But here is the the Tower. So you've a new beginning is something's ending, so you can start again. Something that you've been building on and maybe hoping would happen. But then you've got the moon here. And the moon is it's sometimes how we fool ourselves, how we trick ourselves, um, maybe into believing something. But it could be lies, deception, deceit. It's having to see things more clearly because maybe you don't see things as clearly. But it's using your intuition uh, and using your emotions. Yeah. Yeah, using your emotions. And it ends on the Ace of Cups, which is emotions, emotional fulfillment. This is using your emotions, right? So that's emotional fulfillment. And let's see, Taurus. It's Taurus season. Gemini is the upcoming sign because we're in the month of Gemini, even though we're in Taurus, right? So on the 19th, it all switches over. But you had three major arcana in this little reading: the moon, the tower, and the world. The Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups. You're definitely, I mean, your emotional fulfillment, Gemini, is, but the potential for the emotional fulfillment is there. And that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. So, wow. And I think after something ends, it could be that you've been deceived and so something's going to end. But I think you'll be able to move away because you got the world. I think you'll have the opportunity to master something altogether different and achieve your emotional fulfillment. So I hope that is what occurs for Gemini. Okay. So, you guys, I'm just going to do those two tonight because I don't feel good. I'm worried about my daughter. I don't see anybody out there supporting me. And so I don't feel like I want to give any more of myself in this way. I told you, Taurus makes people selfish. I'm inherently selfish anyway. I have a Taurus moon and I'm in a selfish mood. And I've got a lot of other things I can do. I am not going to do anything where I don't feel like I need to be doing it. But I'm trying to think of what I will do is I have the podcast. I'll be doing some things there. And if you want to catch up on the other signs, because I'm going to do the other signs on the podcast. So if you have not figured out how to get to the podcast, you can do so by going to anchor.fm/Adrian hyphen OBEY. Adrian OB. And then you can find me on the podcast, okay? But I'm going to go. I can see my eye looks. You can tell I've been crying today. Some days when if you've been crying, it shows that you've been crying. And no matter how much I try to put on a happy face, it's probably obvious through my voice and through my countenance that I've been crying. And I could tell you when you think your kid is really sick, I love all of you, but without support, I don't have the energy to just give right now. I want to check on what's going on with my baby and make sure she's okay. And also shore up my energy for myself because just like they say about Saturn in the first house, I feel like my skin is aging. It's time to redo my hair, all of that's going on because it's very Saturny for me. And if nothing else, just keep us in your prayers. Keep us in your prayers, and I'll show up as much as I can. Like I said, I doubt I'll be here every day. But, show up and do these kind of things every day. I know I should. I probably could do all the signs if I did them every day. But yeah, I'm just gonna relax and mentally and do that. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do what I did with my daughter earlier, because I sense I personally feel like I need it. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I want to do something that's going to tune me into like um, something spiritual. Um, so I'm going to I'll pull something here. Just give me a few moments. Okay, give me a moment. So I'm going to do a couple of things before I go any further. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run a few alignments for myself mainly, but anyone else who's tuned in will, you would get this. So if you, by continuing to listen, you're giving me permission or, to run these alignments. So I am going to do a couple of things because I feel like for myself, I feel like I need to do a couple of things. So, first, I want to do the releasing oaths, vows, contracts, and obligations, which is allowing the full power of your gifts and skills to flow with grace, is the essence of becoming a fully evolved, potent healer. And this can only happen when anything and everything that blocks this flow is fully and completely cleared. And I felt today like I just couldn't go any further than Gemini. So that's why I'm like, what's going on? I'm going to release whatever that is. So gently, this alignment will gently release all oaths, vows, contracts, or obligations that are blocking your full abilities as a healer that you took in this lifetime, previous lifetimes, or that you inherited in your DNA. I'm also going to bring in activating the ability to heal self and others. You know, as I mentioned, my daughter was ill, but also just the ability to do this. I wanted to make sure I hone this in because some of us carry an unconscious, sometimes even conscious, embedded belief that we simply cannot heal or be healed by others. And we believe that sickness, pain, and struggle will bring us closer to God or serve to help us expand and reach our highest potential as healers. But this belief often manifests as persistent illness. It causes healers to remain sick in their own bodies, even as they heal others. So, this alignment will clear your beliefs, oaths, and vows that you must suffer in some way, experience illness, or feel any kind of emotional or spiritual pain to live and work as a gifted healer. And this alignment also activates your cells and DNA and the natural ability to be physically, emotionally, and spiritually healed and to heal others. I also want to bring in the spark of God alignment because we're all divine. We are all sparks of God. And sometimes we have just forgotten that we are so much more than these human bodies. We're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And this alignment it reminds us of who you actually are, which is sparks of God. And this will bring in the knowledge of your true self at this level and allow you to embody the human expression of the divine. I also want to bring in religious oppression. I often feel when I'm on Facebook going live that there's religious oppression, or you know, in my case, spiritual, because I'm an astrologer. I like to release whatever that is because rigid, severe, or punishing religious principles can block us from awakening to the truth of who we really are. And overly strict religious beliefs, rules, and regulations can cause massive shock and trauma within, causing us to dim our light and live in fear and hold back from rising up to embrace our infinite selves and live in our soul purpose. So this alignment, this alignment will clear out shock and trauma from religious oppression through lifetimes and timelines within our DNA and from the collective, including shock and trauma held in our cells and cellular memory. This alignment also clears oaths, vows, contracts, and agreements knowingly and unknowingly made with religious groups and organizations. Also, I want to bring in white seamless suits, something I probably should have ran for myself before I ever went live, but I didn't do it because healers are highly sensitive and often empathetic souls. And so we tend to pick up negative energy such as emotional stress and pain and heartache and anger and difficult experiences from others, taking them on as our own. And this is energetically draining and it can cause fear and resistance to living and working as a healer. And also, an energetic white seamless suit provides the ultimate protection from negative energies so we can feel safe, centered, and calm at all time. And this alignment will generate an energetic white seamless suit around your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. If you are in a location or situation where there are several layers of the suit are needed, like if I was out in the crowd, I would want to have several layers. You'll automatically receive as many layers as you need if when invoking this alignment. So it is recommended that I run it at least once every day, and I need to do that. Run white seamless suit every day. Also, I want to put another one out here, wide awake. This is a spiritual awakening, which it can, wide awake uh, indicates a spiritual awakening, and it can be physically and emotionally challenging, and it is, okay? Uh, Often bringing up deeply embedded hidden hurts and pains to be cleansed and released. And this is often known as the healing crisis. And many healers and those being healed resist moving into the next step of their soul path for fear of experiencing a difficult or painful healing crisis. So, this alignment will bring in high level energetic support to strengthen and expand the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies to allow graceful and painless spiritual awakening. Wide Awake also brings in special light codes to support the structural changes that happen in the physical body during transformational spiritual upgrades. With this alignment, people who experience headaches, flu, and cold symptoms, or who go through emotional overwhelm and exhaustion, will find that they no longer experience these symptoms, even when processing exceptionally strong healings. And I'm going to do one last one. It's probably my, well, I'll do this one. And this one is called Claiming Your Voice. Because sometimes I feel like I should just be quiet. No one wants to hear what you have to say. Just go shut up and sit down. Be quiet and I think I grew up in a big family where that was the kind of like the consensus because too many little voices going at one time made the grown-ups upset. And so I learned to calm to hide my voice for so many years. I mean, literally, I was hiding behind 500 pounds of fat. So, I mean, I really hid myself as well as my voice. So sometimes I still have that where I feel like, oh, just be quiet, be still, shh, no one wants to hear you. And I don't think it's true, not really, but there is that part of me that gets like, oh my gosh, that's what I need to do is just shut up and be quiet. And so I wanted to do the claiming your voice alignment. This because your voice is beautiful. And it's an energetic bridge of self expression. It connects you to the outside world and it allows others to know and understand you. It works like a magical channel that lets you claim your rightful place as you move through life. So, this alignment will work magic on your throat chakra. It will clear the traumas, emotions, and beliefs that have accumulated there. Causing you to lose your voice in any area of your life or work. This alignment will activate your throat chakra so you can speak up and stand up for yourself and what you believe in in a way that supports your highest good. Okay, one last one, and then I really am. I'm gonna, uh, you know, make sure we get it all ground in. But I just saw this one last thing, and I thought this is so important that I say this before I go, and it's the cleanse and protect. Because healing involves working with the liminal energetic boundaries, such as timelines and dimensions. And this sometimes creates unwanted connections with entities and attachments and negative energies and hooks and cords. In other words, the way I was feeling tonight could be tied to something from ages ago, maybe centuries ago. So while healing yourself and others is undoubtedly beautiful and important work, healers and those who seek healing must take conscious, intentional steps to create a safe space and protect their energy to avoid needless challenges and struggles. Amazing, I saw this tonight. So, this alignment will completely and effectively clear your own and anyone else's energy. It is the most powerful way to clear entities and attachments, negative energies, and hooks and cords from the energy body. This alignment also moves interdimensional portals away from the individual's home, land, or personal energetic space, while resolving oaths, vows, and contracts that allow negative energies or beliefs and emotions to flow through. So, this alignment automatically places a shield around each individual who receives it. Their home going a mile deep underground, members of their household, including pets, their workplaces, and vehicles. This shield includes an energetic vacuum at the top, so any negative energies that come close can be sent to God's light. So take a deep breath and close your eyes, centering yourself in your heart, taking a moment to call back all of your awareness, all parts and aspects of you, bringing your awareness fully into this now moment. Begin to breathe slowly and deeply in and out of your heart, imagining that you can breathe from your heart. Breathing in for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your awareness to the light that surrounds you. This is a beautiful pink light, the pink light of compassion. Breathing this light in, allowing these particles of light to begin to merge into your body, filling your heart and filling every cell and molecule of your body, gathering this energy into the center of your heart, expanding your heart, and forming a beautiful ball of light. This ball of light in the center of your heart, send down a grounding cord from this ball of light. Send this cord down from your heart, down your legs, out your feet, into your earth star chakra, about 12 inches below your feet, into the earth, going through all the layers of the earth until you come to the crystalline core of Gaia, where you will see, feel, or imagine a warm golden light. This is the heart chakra of Gaia. Connect your grounding cord into the heart of Gaia, feeling the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, and begin to draw the unconditional love and support, the golden light, back up through your cord into your Earth Star chakra, into your feet, up your legs, into your root chakra, your sacral, navel, solar plexus, into your high heart and your heart, seeing your and feeling your heart expand. Send a beam of light from your heart, pulling that golden light from Gaia up into your high heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, up into your soul star chakra about 12 inches above your head, sending your beam of light up, 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 connecting in with your higher self, calling forward your I am presence, your divine creator self, connecting this beam of light from your heart into the heart of your higher self. Feel the heart to heart connection between your heart and the heart of your higher self. Send your beam of light up, 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 all the way up, past the universe, past the multiverse, out as far as it can travel, until it reaches the beautiful iridescent light of the heart of creation. This is the energy of all that is. This is pure creation energy. This is where all potential and possibility exists. Connect your beam of light into the heart of creation. Anchor it in there and allow yourself to soak in that pure energy of all that is. Feeling the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Creator. Begin to draw that iridescent light down your beam of light into your soul star, into your crown chakra, into your third eye, your throat, your high heart, your heart, seeing your heart expand, allowing this beautiful iridescent light to flow into your heart, merging with the golden light from Gaia and the pink light of compassion, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold light. Allow this light to fill every cell of your body, expanding this light out beyond your physical body, going out 12 feet in all directions, forming a beautiful ball of iridescent rose gold light that you are in the center of. Now take a moment here to feel how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. Breathe in this iridescent rose gold light into your heart with every breath, feeling the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, and your heart and the heart of Creator, and your heart and the heart of your higher self. Now take a deep breath and center yourself in the most sacred space of your heart. So I'm going to anchor all this into the heart and into the higher heart, into the mind and into the higher mind, into the earth star chakra and into the heart chakra of Gaia, into the soul grid and into the 12th dimensional grid system. So how do you guys all feel out there? I wonder, how you feel. I see Tori Joe and Kaz, my Kaz. Oh, you guys, blessings. I'm so glad you guys were here to capture that. And I just felt like I needed to share that from my heart. And I really am grateful that some people got that and received that. Blessings to all of you. This has been Adrian Capricorntigress of Astrology Look Inside. This has been my Magic Monday message, my first Monday in May message, and May, the magic of whatever I was able to share here. May it touch you. Oh, Tori Joe said it was lovely. Thank you, Tori Joe. Blessings to you. Much love to you all. Much love. I'll put on some happy music. Blessings, you guys.